What's up, NOO gang? You already know who it is. It's your boy Noonie, and we back in the cut again with another video, reaction video. Today we about to do the 8 stupid things that was expensive that Michael Jordan has.
What's up? In the world, you see the storm, nigga, look in the sky. I friend no one, I'm gon' fight for my guy.
NID gang, how y'all feeling? How y'all doing today? So today we back with another video. I got my brother with you wet? Oh, that's so tough. But I got my brother with me, so you already know we about to make a banger on banger on banger. So right now, we're watching 8 stupid things that Michael Jordan owns. Y'all already know. If y'all don't know Michael Jordan, I don't know where you been in life. You know who Michael Jordan is.
Of course.
He's a hooper.
Yes.
Alright, could you beat him in a one-on-one? No. Alright. Bet. So, Michael Jordan has a lot of money, so that means he spent on some dumb things. So now, we about to react to a video. What has he spent his money on? What has this millionaire spent his money on so much that you feel me, he got everything? Because he spent 8 stupid things. So let's get straight into the video.
Michael Jordan being worth $2 billion.
He's
Cashing
worth
out on
$2 billion?
Ferraris, buying his own private golf
That's 'cause his
course, and
shoes
even
and all
copping a
that.
$30 million jet. It's just the beginning of his stupidly expensive
everybody
purchases.
be buying them Jordans, bro. He got an $80 million yacht.
Now, one of Michael's most recent purchases came here at the beginning of 2019, where he was spotted celebrating on an $80 million yacht. The yacht is actually so big that by law it requires a professional crew on board at all times. But with that being said, there's plenty of room for any activities, with a full indoor bar decorated in a tropical theme with special hardwood, 8 sleeping cabins, a gym, and jacuzzi as well. Then the outdoor includes dining areas as well, even its own basketball court on board. And according to TMZ, the yacht itself costs $840,000 a week to maintain and keep functioning perfectly.
Just to maintain the.
He got a
Now, back in 2015, Jordan cashed out on that Gulfstream G4 private jet, and he had it wrapped in the UNC white and light blue with the Jordan brand logo on the back wing, as well as it labeled N236MJ, standing for the number on his jersey of 23, the number of NBA championships he won with 6, and of course his initials. Now, before the upgrades or any cosmetic work was done, the private jet came at a base price of nearly $36 million, and then he added luxuries like custom Rolls-Royce engines and being able to sit 19 passengers. But in 2017, Jordan decided to give the plane a makeover with a brand new paint job that happened to be Jordan's specific design that's been used for many of his signature shoes. The new elephant print style now covered the entire plane with colors of urban camouflage, which is popular to the retro Air Jordan 3.
That's what I just said.
With both of these paint jobs coming around $700,000 for both of them, the total price of this jet is nearly $50 million.
He got a $15 million golf.
Now, Jordan happened to be introduced to golf by his college roommate just weeks before he left to join the NBA. But Jordan followed his hidden talent very well over the years and eventually played with icons like Tiger Woods on a regular basis, bought a massive mansion on a private golf course, and then he came out in early 2018 making it public he was going to open up his very own golf course in Florida, just north of West Palm Beach. The course itself would primarily be private and be called Grove 23, but it would allow close friends and family as well as pro golfers or anyone highly recommended by MJ himself. A close friend and golf partner of Jordan over the years, actually his reason for wanting to build his own course was that Michael likes to play fast, and he can't stand when people won't let him through. That happens enough out there that he's gotten fed up. He just steps up, hits, chews your ears off with smack talk, and off he goes. If he knows the guys he's with, he'll not even wait. He'll drive up to the green as your back is in the fairway hitting. The course itself will include a private club for residents and members, a driving range, 9,800 square foot clubhouse, and maintenance facilities for any golfer on the course. But the course itself covers 223 acres with hills and many trees that flow throughout the St. Lucie River, and it was estimated to be worth $15 to $20 million when he was initially having it built, but would cost a couple $1 million annually to maintain.
He got a $10 million car.
Now, Jordan himself has heavily been into cars ever since he joined the league and beyond. One of Jordan's prized possessions is his
cars, no cap.
Don't overpay for camera gear. WikiBuy can save you money. It's a browser extension that automatically compares.
Skip the ads.
Aston Martin DB7 that was estimated to be worth around $200,000. It was actually gifted to him by the manufacturer, and they gave him the car in a special red variant that wouldn't be put on any of the other cars similar to it being sold. Jordan also flaunts his red and black $115,000 Porsche 911 Turbo that was actually an inspiration to one of his iconic shoe designs. But MJ himself actually owned many different models of Porsches all at the same time during his days with the Chicago Bulls. A 930, 964, and 993. Even Michael's very own Air Jordan 6 shoes were were actually inspired by his red and black 911. With the shoe itself being shaped like a car, as well as the black and red color scheme. Another car that MJ's been spotted in many times is a $212,000 custom Ferrari 512 Testarossa, which happens to be one of his favorites, and he's been spotted in multiple versions of it. He's had one black and one bright red, and even had the license plate MRJ, and it's also a modified special model that few people in the world actually have. But back in 2007, Jordan cashed out on a very rare edition of a car that cost him nearly $500,000. This Mercedes-Benz McLaren version, an SLR 722 had butterfly doors as well as engine suspension upgrades to make it better for racing, and it cost Jordan $450,000. But it didn't last long in MJ's garage, as it ended up on eBay just a few years later with less than 1,000 miles on it. But over the years, Jordan's garage had constantly been filled with a variety of unique cars. He's had certain ones personally customized by DreamWorks Motorsports, including multiple Range Rovers, a Bentley Continental GT, and multiple Mercedes-Benz. MJ's even had multiple Ferraris, including a 599, and has been spotted in and around many Corvettes as well.
He's a mansion collection.
I know he got more than one
the greatest player of all time.
He gotta have
his NBA resume is easily one of the most impressive that we've ever seen. So it's only right that MJ's been living good all of these years with his ridiculous mansion collection. Now we all know that MJ resided in Chicago for most of his professional career. But nearly a decade after retiring for the first time, MJ cashed out on a $12 million home in Jupiter, Florida, repaid $4.8 million for the land and $7.6 million for the construction of the home, making this mansion one of the most expensive homes in the Palm Beaches. But MJ, who says he's an everyday golfer nowadays, actually bought this home from legendary Jack Nicklaus, and is ironically right down the street from Tiger Woods as well. But back in 2010, Jordan said that he golfs sunrise to sunset, while his family enjoys everything else about the stunning 28,000 square foot home. This massive 3-acre mansion consists of a guardhouse, a guest house, and a pool house.
That is huge.
But Jordan's home itself consists of 11 bedrooms, 6 on the second floor alone, a huge media room with state-of-the-art electronics, and also an athletic wing together with basketball court and workout facility. Having said all of that, since moving in, Jordan's had over $7 million in renovations put into this home, making it worth nearly $20 million present day. Now, obviously with Michael Jordan creating such a legacy in Chicago, it's only right that he still spends time there today. Just a few years after he retired from the Wizards, he bought a 56,000 square foot home in Highland Park, Illinois that has everything a legend needs, from an
another ad.
Plus he got that.
If I gave you $25,000 today, what would you do?
Nobody cares about that.
He got
Pay
that
2
one
years
house
off
that,
your mortgage, escape.
That
Indy pool with a
he got
grass
the
hill
Michael
in the
Jordan
middle,
gate
a
on the
custom
front
door
of
for the
it.
Playboy Mansion, and even his Jumpman logo on all of the golf flags around the premises. But with that being said, the home includes a putting green, tennis court, and even a pond filled with fish. Now, up to this point, if you've seen anything to do with this home, the main gate of his mansion has the number 23 on it, and it's pretty much turned into a tourist attraction for the city. But the area as a whole consists of 7 acres, while on the inside it includes an NBA regulation court branded with his logo, a piano room, a cigar room, an aquarium actually built into the wall, a skylight over the kitchen, 9 bedrooms and 19 bathrooms. Of course, it includes yet again a media room, as well as a full-size gym with every piece of equipment necessary. And it was actually stated that some of Jordan's Bulls teammates came to work out here every morning. When Jordan bought the home for roughly $25 million, he originally had plans to make it his primary home, but becoming such a golfer after his basketball days, MJ decided to make the Florida home his main destination, and he eventually put this Highland Park house up for sale at $30 million, but it sits on the market still today. Now, in February of 2013, Jordan purchased a huge mansion in Charlotte, North Carolina during a foreclosure sale, so it's for much cheaper than the house was actually worth. But it makes sense that he did so, since he spent most of his childhood in the state, played in college there for the Tar Heels, and of course he became a majority owner of the Charlotte Hornets. But this 12,000 square foot mansion only cost MJ $2.8 million after the house was listed at $3.5 million, and it sits on North Carolina's Lake Norman. It includes 6 bedrooms, 8 bathrooms, full library, a vintage wooden in-home elevator with built-in telephone on the wall inside, a 2-story great room that opens to a terrace patio with enormous pool and spa, and a basement with personal gym and entertainment center. Lakefront home also happens to sit right off the 7th hole in the Peninsula Club golf course, which suits Jordan well.
Yeah, 275.
Now, with Michael Jordan growing up in North Carolina as well as playing college ball there, with his playing days in the NBA being over, he still continues to be heavily involved in the league as he invested into the Charlotte team, which was the Bobcats, back in 2006. But just a few years later, in 2010, Jordan decided he wanted to own the team, and he purchased them outright for a reported $275 million. Shortly after, Jordan came out and said, "Purchasing the Bobcats is the culmination of my post-playing career goal of becoming the majority owner of an NBA franchise. I'm especially pleased to have the opportunity to build a winning team in my home state of North Carolina. I plan to make this franchise an organization that Charlotte can be proud of, and I'm committed to doing all that I can to achieve this goal. Now, according to Forbes, the Hornets franchise is now worth around $1.25 billion. With MJ spending a short time playing professional baseball as well, he's actually looking to own an MLB team on top of this, and he recently spent $5 million to have a stake in the Miami Marlins.
1 million June.
Oh yeah, this is what I like to see.
And just like the rare type of player that Jordan was, his watch collection was just as unique, and a Jordan brand photo shoot that also included Dwayne Wade. Jordan and Wade both stuck out their hands with Jordan shoes in each, and Jordan was rocking one of his $40,000 Ulyss Narden Sonata
right there.
Bruh, come on with these commercials.
Mama, they trying to really make money.
College
They really trying to make money, no cap.
It's only 12 minutes.
That's white gold and has a huge face with a big date and countdown mechanism. In a promotional interview for his brand, MJ was rocking a Richard Mille RM32 covered in red gold and was the larger style, coming in at 50 millimeters. Richard Mille watch cost them $125,000, and respectfully so, with a full titanium build and big rubber strap. In 2005, Jordan was pictured wearing a UR203 watch made by Your Work that cost Jordan roughly $230,000. The watch is known for being quite special with its design, being unlike many other watches as well as working off satellites, and it even has telescoping hands. In a picture taken of Jordan courtside at a Bobcats game in 2013, he was spotted rocking a stunning $75,000 Rolex Daytona Platinum. Jordan had the new 2013 50th Anniversary Platinum Edition, where the face is a seafoam light green color with brown edging all along the sides with a diamond bezel. And lastly, at the 2019 NBA All-Star Weekend in Charlotte, during a press conference, Jordan was spotted wearing another unique piece, this time a red gold Big Pilot's watch that was actually limited to only 250 ever made. With it being priced around $32,000, this Antoine de Saint had a red gold case as well as an annual calendar display. Now, of course, with MJ being so legendary, anything sold Michaels after his playing days is something worth treasuring, since his legacy isn't disappearing anytime soon. And lots of expensive memorabilia of Jordan's been sold recently. Upper Deck, which is a popular sports car business, actually bought the entire hardwood floor that Jordan won his final championship on. Upper Deck bought the Delta Center's floor for $1 million. And although there's not details on what they did with it, I'm sure they incorporated it into many products. Another crazy piece of memorabilia that was actually sold was a basketball signed by the two icons that went by the initials MJ, Michael Jordan and Michael Jackson. But they both signed this one-of-a-kind basketball after they both shot the music video Jam for Michael Jackson.
That is hard.
And it happens to feature Jordan a bunch throughout, and it has 55 million views on YouTube. But one lucky fan purchased this signed ball for $294,000, which is one of the, if not the most expensive basketball in history. Now, nobody created more hype in college sports than Michael Jordan. And that's exactly why game-worn UNC jerseys are almost impossible to find, with them starting at $100,000 to even get your hands on one. But one person did buy one of Jordan's game-worn jerseys from his sophomore season.
It's so rare.
And it sold for $114,000 a few years ago. Legendary sports cards that are signed by a player, have pieces of their jersey in it, or are of their rookie seasons are hard to come by. But recently someone bought a 1986 rookie Michael Jordan card for $100,000, which is a record for the most ever spent on one car. And this card is unique because it was actually graded a perfect 10 out of 10 in all categories. Now, one of the greatest plays in sports history is Michael Jordan's final shot in Game 6 of the 1998 NBA Finals, where with 16 seconds left in the game down by 1, he got a steal and took it the length of the court, crossed up, and hit his famous shot, leaving 5 seconds on the clock and going up on the Jazz by 1, basically securing them the championship. This was Jordan's final shot of his Chicago career, and a fan actually ended up purchasing the rim and backboard that he hit that shot on for $57,000. Now go check out what the NBA will look like in 2020 and subscribe to stay up to date with the NBA 100%.
Oh no, I'm not spending that type of money on no backboard, no cap. I would probably get it while it was cheap and then try to sell it back. That would be my whole reason to even getting something like that. Like getting anything that's like old, my whole reason of getting it is just to sell it back. For real. Like
for more.
Saving toys and stuff like that, you gonna make more money like later in life when you sell that to like them toy fans or whatever. They be loving it. Yeah. Facts. But yeah, that's it for this video, man. 8 stupid things that Michael Jordan has bought. I don't really think it was really stupid things. You know, when you got money, you do different type of things. You know what I'm saying? When you got money, he can buy golf courses because, you feel me, that's what he like to do. So that's what he does. You feel me? He got multiple houses and that's just what he is. You feel me? If I'm a millionaire, I'll probably have multiple houses too. You know? I'll probably have a basketball court, football, golf course, all that.
Athletic.
Yeah, especially if you're in sports. Like Michael Jordan, you know what I'm saying? He's supposed to have it, you feel me? And the money from his shoes and all that, that's sick. But alright, man, I'm gonna see y'all in the next video, man. I love y'all, man. Peace out, gang.